Hey guys, how's it going? This is Danny from Delta Gaming, and welcome yet to another video. Before I start by saying anything, I'd like to say I've been getting a lot of people asking me to make this video, so without further ado, let's go ahead. This video is pretty much to help everybody out there who is having trouble leveling up not only their level, but their skills as well. So we're going to start off with the skills. It's actually quite easy. The one thing I do recommend is if you go to your character and you go down here, for the active effects you can see it says increased experience. And what that means is I have purchased a crown scroll that you can find on the crown store. And you can pretty much get a 50% boost to everything. Don't mind the noise, I'm just setting up a chair because I don't like sitting on a couch. But it'll give you a 50% boost to everything. So anything that you can to earn experience points, it'll give you a boost to. So that actually helps quite a lot. As for the skills, I've seen a lot of people say that they have issues trying to level up certain ways. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you. Right now I just purchased one of the abilities called Puncture, which is actually very important for one of the builds that I'm doing, which is a Paladin, or a Templar as everybody else would call it. As for the skills, there is one specific way you can level up skills very, very quickly. And that way is by adding multiple abilities from that specific skill onto your bar. Even if you don't use it, but you want to level it up, I highly recommend, say, I had Puncturing Strikes, Piercing Javelin, and Focus Charge unlocked. You purchase all three of them and you equip them to your bar, and you'll be able to level up the Adric Spear very, very quickly. Same thing goes for Dawn's Wrath and Restoring Light. And not only those, but it goes for all the other abilities as well. As for the armor, it just depends on what armor you're wearing. So let's say that you have a full set of heavy armor on. You can easily level that up by getting hit and taking damage. But like I said, it's very easy to level up a majority of the skills. Soul Magic, you could just level it up by casting the Soul Trap ability on people and filling soul gems. I'm not really a big fan of the Soul Magic ability. It's not something that I would use, but it's, like I said, it's alright, I guess, if you need help with soul gems and trying to revive yourself in case you die after like a certain quest. Now these three I've picked up, and I usually do this for most of my characters. If I'm doing role playing, it usually depends. I'm not really fond of doing these kind of skills, especially for role playing purposes, but I only do it if it depends on the character that I make. But if it's not a role-playing character, then I just go ahead and I pick up all three of these quest lines. The Fighters Guild quest, you could easily just level up by killing Daedra, which you could find anywhere. If I could find it, if it's still in the sky, I could show you. But for the people that are actually fond of this game, you'll know that they have the dark anchors that fall from the sky. And those can give you a crap ton of experience, especially for the Fighters Guild, because a lot of Daedra fall. Even if you get one hit on it, you can still level it up because there's going to be a bunch of people there to help you out anyway. So, but I do recommend, if you're going to do it, try leveling up before you go ahead and try one of the Dark Anchors, because they are very challenging at a low level. Like me, I'm only level 3 right now with this character. I don't intend to start anything with Dark Anchors until I'm a high enough level. As for the Mages Guild, you can level those up simply just by collecting lore books. And lore books are found everywhere around the world of Tamriel, but it all depends on the people that actually decide to go ahead and collect it. I do it because of one ability, and as you can see it right there, it's called Mage Light. And Mage Light, when you morph it, becomes Inner Light, I believe, which gives you a high spell critical. But that's mostly just for my Magicka-based characters, which I probably won't be using on this character anyway because I don't use any spells. And for the Undaunted you can level up simply just by doing dungeons with friends. For example, there's one quest on here that I usually have a lot of trouble with. It's called Spindle Clutch, and it's probably one of the first quests that you can get. If I could show it to you right here. You can pick it up at any city, and it's called one of the Undaunted. As you can see, automatically, it's a level 12 quest, which, like I said, I don't recommend doing it right away. Just level up first, but it does go based off of the level that you are. And if you have somebody in your group that's a higher level than all of you combined, for example, say if you have a veteran ranks person in your group, then you're kind of screwed because it'll base off of what they are. Because I did it with somebody, I went to the group finder when it was me and my other 2 friends that were trying to do it, and it pretty much just the person that we found, well, actually I should say, was veteran rank 16. So it pretty much scaled every single spider and every mini boss in there to veteran rank, and I just backed out as quickly as I could. I can't even bother doing that. It's ridiculous. The next one is pretty much the red guard skills. This is your racial abilities will help you out in certain things. For example, my character, I'm going to be basing off of health and stamina. Magicka, I'm not so worried about because I'm not going to really be using any kind of magicka. If it is anything, it's probably going to be the healing, just so I could heal myself. So I'll probably put just a few points in there, but just about everything else will be magicka, stamina and health. So, but some of these abilities are actually really good. For example, if you do exhilaration, it increases your stamina recovery by 3%. I think the max that it is 6% when you get it up to 3 out of 3, but I'm not completely sure. The next one is conditioning, increases your max stamina by 4%. I think that goes up to, I think, 6% as well once you get to 3 out of 3. I'm not sure because I haven't actually leveled up all my passives for my my specific character. And then Adrenaline Rush restores 15 stamina whenever you damage an enemy with a melee attack. This can happen no more than once every 5 seconds. So if you have this at least once, I think this can go up to at least 30. If anybody else has played a red guard before and you know, go ahead and leave me the answer in the comment section below. That could actually help me out quite a lot. Once I have my character leveled up to a decent amount, I'll do a build video so you guys can see what I've done. But this is actually pretty useful because my character is going to be based off of stamina. Alchemy, it could be useful. I'm not really a big fan of alchemy, especially for characters like this. But you can level it up by making potions and stuff like that. Blacksmithing, you just level it up by refining ore and all that shit, and then you can also just level it up by creating stuff. Clothing, same thing, by making stuff. Enchanting armor and all that stuff, you can just get all that good shit. Provisioning, I'm not really sure because I'm not really a big fan of the provisioning. And then woodworking is simple. By collecting the wood, you can make staves, shields, and bows, I think. Yeah, that's about it. But it's actually pretty useful. So, like I said, if you want to go ahead and level it up, use the experience scroll that you can purchase from the crown store. It's only 500 crowns. It's not that expensive. You can go ahead and buy 750 crowns for, I think, $7.99, which is, like I said, really not that expensive. As for the skills, if you want to level those up, just purchase certain abilities, or not certain ones, just purchase any abilities and put it in your bar, and just run around the world and do all the crafting and shit like that you need to do all the questing. It'll eventually level up in time, but with the experience scroll, it should level up 50% faster than that. So I hope this helped you out a lot. If you like this video, please smash that like button below. Subscribe if you're new. And if you guys need any more videos, just recommend it right in the comment section below. Until next time, this has been Danny from Delta Gaming, signing out.